Welcome to London Heathrow. We have earlier arrived from Austin, Texas, connecting through London Heathrow at T5 C Concourse to our flight to Bengaluru, and we'll be taking the people mover underground transit system. We are getting into the elevator and go to basement 2 to catch the train to the at C Concourse. We are at A Concourse, so the transit will take us from A to C, and then it will stop at B as well. The people mover at London Heathrow, connecting Concourse A, B and C.
Please board the next available train. Platform. The first stop will be
Bengaluru, DA119.
And the second stop will be for
So we are at the transit station. Next train in 1 minute, and the display board shows very clearly the status. Next train arrives in 1 minute for Concourse C. Train arrives. And then we'll go in the front. This is a long video, and I would request you to stay with me. In the first part, we will cover the departure and takeoff, in-flight services, and then the arrival and immigration and duty-free at Bangalore.
Please hold on. Transit is departing.
Transit on the move now, and we will first stop at B, and then the next stop would be ours, C Concourse. Transit. People mover in London Heathrow, taking you from Concourse A on to Concourse B now. B gates.
B32 to B48. Please take all belongings with you. Next stop, gates C52 to C66. Please hold on. Transit is departing. Next stop, gates C52 to C66. C52 to C66. Please take all belongings with you. This transit ends here. Please leave the vehicle.
We now move up the escalator and get on to the gates at the C Concourse. C gates marked there, and another flight of escalators, and then we are there on C Concourse. Couple of duty-free shops, mainly liquor and chocolates, but the main duty-free shops are in the A Concourse. That's our aircraft, a B787-900, coming in to dock at the Aero Bridge. BA119 to Bengaluru, a 10.5-hour flight. And that's Boeing 747-400, British Airways celebrated 100 years in 2019, and this is November 2019, and they have painted B747-400 with the old BOAC livery, and this is here only one of that kind of aircraft, and that's again our Boeing 787-900. Let's now go and have a quick cup of coffee at the Starbucks just across
have one more class.
the boarding gates. Convenient. And be ready for boarding.
On time.
We're now boarding, and we are actually pre-boarding, and the long over bridges of, the long aero bridges of London Heathrow, they seems to never end, keep going around. And here we are near the
On the right?
door of the aircraft.
See, yeah, that's right. Thank you.
We first come across the business class seats, 242 staggered seating arrangement, very innovative, comfortable. You can fully stretch and sleep on the seats. This is the premium economy, 232, and then the economy class, which is 333. This is a Boeing 787-900, a brand new aircraft taken delivery in November, and probably we are in the second flight.
And onto our seat.
Looking very fresh, clean and nice, the aircraft. Have got very nice features, supposed to be passenger friendly with lower cabin pressure, automatic window light adjustment,
Dreamliner on the London Heathrow Bangalore sector. Very nice aircraft.
BA119 to Bangalore from London Heathrow.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಂದಿರುವ ಸಾಮಾನುಗಳನ್ನು ಮೇಲಿರುವ ಲಾಕರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಹಳದಿ ಬಣ್ಣದ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಇರುವ ಸಾಮಾನುಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದಿನ ಕುರ್ಚಿಯ ಕೆಳಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುರಕ್ಷಿತವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಸಹ ಪ್ರಯಾಣಿಕರ ಸೊಕ್ಕ ನಿರ್ಗಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಡಚಣೆಯಾಗದಂತೆ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ.
Announcement in Kannda.
ಮೊದಲಿನ ಸಾಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಬಿನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ನೆಲದ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಾಮಾನು ಇಲ್ಲದಂತೆ ನೋಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ.
Cabin crew, doors to automatic cross check, for safety demo please.
Push back, start with BA119 to Bangalore, delayed by 2 hours. We are on the move now, and shortly I will share with you the path we will take to head to the taxi to the head of the runway. Some interesting observations and takeoffs you will see. And that's Terminal B, right across Terminal C.
We'll now demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Please pay
We are now moving toward the taxiway.
These may differ from an aircraft that you've flown on before.
British Airways standard security video, caption in Hindi. They are actually multilingual on board. English, Hindi and Kannada. There is a stewardess who speaks Kannada fluently on board. Let me start giving you a broad outline of London Heathrow. London Heathrow consists of 2 runways, 09L27R and the second one 09R27L. This is called the South Runway and this is called the North Runway. This complex is the Terminal 5 consisting of 3 concourses A, B and C. We are currently here on the C Concourse. The gates here, somewhere here. This is Terminal 3, this block, and this is Terminal 2. This is Terminal 4, which is located on the opposite sides of Terminal 2, 3 and 5. And today we are going to take off from runway 09L27R, and so we won't get any views of Terminal 4, but we will get plenty of views of Terminal 2, 3, and when we already are airborne, we will see the beautiful Terminal 5. So we are here and we would take a right turn and move on to the taxiway, go all the way down, and while we are going down the way and we can see planes taking off one after another on the runway, and then go through this path onto the head of the runway 09L27R and take off from the east towards the west and run down the runway. And once we are airborne, we would cross M25 motorway, which we'll also see, and the two reservoirs, which is a part of the water supply to London, which is King George VI and the Staines Reservoir. So let's go back to the ground now, heading towards the taxiway, and we would make a right turn once we reach the taxiway. You can see another aircraft from a Terminal 3 possibly getting into taxiway parallelly with us. He's turning right on the taxiway, and so we will. Yes, set runway ahead. And now you can start seeing planes taking off one after another. Busy time at London airport. Flights towards east taking off, that is towards the India, Pakistan, Middle East, and further to Singapore and further. And again, flights to the North America also takes place around this time. See, second one that is taking off now. And they all arrive in North America. This is afternoon around 3 p.m. and they arrive in North America around 4:30 p.m. onwards on the same day because of the time difference. Our flight is about 10.5 hours, and as I told you, busy time, one after another aircrafts taking off on the runway 09L27R. We are almost there now at the head of the runway, another aircraft. And two more aircraft behind us in the queue. Now you can see the runway and the plane going up for takeoff. Pity we are just going to miss it, it looks, yes. And there you can see a Boeing 747 and another aircraft coming from the taxiway heading towards the runway. Beautiful sight. We are on the runway now. Heading east to west and taking off airborne from the west side. This is the east end of the runway. This is the north runway 09L27R. The first terminal that we will cross is Terminal 2, home to many other airlines, European and others. You can see aircrafts coming in, taxiing to the runway. and then we are now approaching Terminal 3, Emirates, Virgin Atlantic, and other big carriers operate from this terminal. And then we will see the C Concourse, which is just coming up now in the left, yes, and then the B Concourse, and then now the A Concourse, where the entry to Terminal 5 is there. And then once we cross the A Concourse, we have M25 motorway, which we just crossed, and you can see on the left the two reservoirs. There you can see the M25 motorway winding along the King George VI reservoir. And now we are about.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome on board British Airways to Bangalore. My name is Preboard.
ತಾಯಿಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರನ್ನು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ವಿಮಾನ ಹಾರುವ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಹೊದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಸೀಟ್ ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. ನೀವು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ತಮ್ಮ ಸಣ್ಣ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಉಪಕರಣಗಳನ್ನು ಗಮನದಲ್ಲಿಡಿ. ಅವು ಕುರ್ಚಿಯ ಕೆಳಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ.
The 787 has a wonderful flight path display, and you can see now where we are flying. We are heading towards the English Channel now, having left London Heathrow. Yes, we are now crossing the English Channel and heading to the mainland Europe, and then we are over Belgium now. On the left of the bar service has started. They are very generous about the alcohol. You have wine, beer, and other hard liquor, whiskey, etc. Courteous staff, well mannered. Wine is served by the small bottle, not the regular pouring of a glass. We are now we are on the CZECH Republic airspace. You can see Praha there, capital of CZECH Republic. Dinner service started just now. So now we are in Slovakian airspace. Passing through Romanian airspace. Dinner has been served. Dinner time in India, so dinner is served. Pinti masala, dal, rice, chapati, quinoa, salad, coffee, chocolate mousse. Wine and water. So finally we are on Indian airspace. The route taken today has been different compared to normal British Airways flights takes to come to India. Beautiful sunrise welcomes us across Indian airspace, and because of the tilted automatic window light adjustment, you don't feel the blaze of the sun. We are just flying over pineapple fruit, orange juice, and blackberry raisin cake. Breakfast.
My Lord Sachino, विंडो में हम बेंगलुरु पहुंचने वाले हैं। कप्तान ने कुछ निवेदन संकेत चला दिए हैं। कृपया अपनी सीट पर वापस लौट जाए या
We are delayed today. We departed 2 hours late, but we have made up about 40 minutes. So, supposed to arrive at 5 a.m. and now we are arriving at around 6:15 in the morning. Round. Probably coming from the city side to land. We are on a final descent to Kempegowda International, Bangalore. We are actually landing from the city side on the only runway at that time. We will fly over the national highway to Hyderabad from Bangalore, coming in from the Yelahanka side. The high-rise apartment complex is near Hebal. Apartment complexes of North Bangalore. Yes, and there the national highway to Hyderabad. Landed in Bangalore Kempegowda International Airport.
Have been switched off. You may now make and receive calls as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. When it is safe to leave your seat, please take care when opening overhead lockers, as items may have moved and could fall out and cause injury to yourself or a fellow passenger.
ಸೀಟ್ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಹೋಗುವ ತನಕ ತಾವು ತಮ್ಮ ಕುರ್ಚಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಟೆಲಿಫೋನ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಡೇಟಾ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಬಹುದು. ಸೀಟ್ಬೆಲ್ಟ್ ಚಿಹ್ನೆ ಹೋದ ನಂತರ ಮೇಲಿರುವ ಸಾಮಾನುಗಳನ್ನು ತೆಗೆಯುವಾಗ ಸಾಮಾನು ಬೀಳದಂತೆ ಎಚ್ಚರ ವಹಿಸಿ. ವೀಲ್ಚೇರ್ಗಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವ ಪ್ರಯಾಣಿಕರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ತಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಳಿತುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಯಾಣಿಕರು ಇಳಿದ ನಂತರ ನಾವು
So we are back home after a 10.5-hour long flight, and I hope you enjoyed the journey and the coverage. We are crossing the premium economy now, and then the business class seats. And then we walk out of the door and on to the Aero Bridge and to the terminal. After that you have the... Thank you, sir. Have a good day. We'll be crossing through the immigrations and pick up the baggage in the duty-free shop, and we will see a glimpse of the duty-free shop from just after the immigration counter. Long walk to the immigration counter because the international gates are at the far end of the terminal. That's the aircraft that we just came, the British Airways Boeing 787-900. That's the walk-away escalator. Fully carpeted floors, nice. Welcome back to India. And that's the washrooms on the left and the straight at the immigration counters. And that's the view of the duty-free shop from the just outside of the immigration after coming through the immigration, and that's the exit to the city and the outside world. We move to the baggage belt to pick up our baggages and buy duty-free stuff at the duty-free shop, and then off we go. Here the baggage is picked up, and the Kannada speaking stewardess, that is, she's just telling us about the baggage. I do hope you like the coverage of the flight from London Heathrow to Bangalore, and please share your comments in the comment section on the video part. Feel free to express your thoughts getting out of the airport arrivals here. Cross to the arrival concourse, then get on to the place where we can pick up the cab and off to the city. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon again. The Unstoppable, Jack Ryan by Tom Clancy. And yesterday, pick up one